Okay, so this video is going to show you how to set up a YouTube ad in a in-stream format. And so the in-stream ad is the one that starts playing before someone is able to watch the video that they want to watch, and it's also the one that they can skip after they've watched 5 seconds. So I'm in my Google AdWords account, or one of my accounts, and I'm going to show you using the new Google AdWords display option. They went from their old to the new. You can still use the old, but that is going to get phased out, and you're going to have to use the new layout here. And so let's go ahead and just use this. I've only used it a couple times, and it's a little bit different than the old layout, so let's give it a go here. So in this AdWords account, I don't have a lot going on right now, so it's a good one to kind of show you how things work. So when you're logged in, you'll first come up to this overview section, and it's just going to show an overview of everything that's going on. I only have one ad that I've ran in this account recently, and it's on pause, so there's nothing happening. But to set up a new account, you want to go into click on campaigns, and then you want to click on the plus button to add a new campaign, and then click on new campaign. Now when that opens up, what you're going to see is there's different options for the type of campaign that you can run. We're running video ads, so this is going to reach and engage viewers on YouTube and across the web. So you want to click on video, and here's where you have options. Okay, so you want to give your campaign a name. I usually try to give it a name that's going to be clear to me later. So IS for in-stream, and then I'm going to add what the ad is about, or the keyword even, and then also maybe countries or age groups. So you could say if you're just targeting the United States, and you're maybe just targeting 25 to 60-year-olds. So you could set something up like that, just so you kind of know what it's about. Now on the daily budget, this is how much, and also you have these little prompts here that tell you. So that's the most you're willing to spend each day on your campaign. So you could start out, if you just want to do some testing, at maybe just $1 a day. Don't worry about delivery method. You don't need to worry about that. Networks. So this is, where is it going to be shown? We want to be shown on YouTube videos. We don't really want to come up in results necessarily. We want to be shown on just the YouTube videos. So you can just leave that, and that's going to be, again, the in-stream. So that's what we want. Languages, if there's a certain language that you're limiting to. Locations, so again, you can, maybe someone will say US and Canada, or you can just type in, if you want to do multiple locations, so you could, just type something in. So let's say we're going to do United States, type in another one, United Kingdom, let's type in Canada, and we'll just start with those 3. Now, your bidding strategy, you have 2 options. You can either do cost per view, which is the one you want, or cost per million. So if you do CPM, that's the most you're going to pay per 1,000 impressions. So you really want to do cost per view. So leave it on CPV. And if you want, maybe just to run it for a certain time. So let's say I'm going to try and get it to start today, and we're going to just run it for a week, let's say. So we'll end it there. Or you can just leave it open-ended if you have no end date. Really nothing more in the additional settings, unless there's certain things that you want to do, but you don't really need to. So now you're going to, now that's essentially setting up the campaign. Now you want to set up your ad group. So I'm just going to call this ad reel ad 1. Again, you can just call it whatever you'd like. Now, so how much, so the maximum cost, CPV, or cost per view bid. Ideally, you want to try and set a higher number, because then you're going to get a better chance of your ad being shown. If you set too low of a number, there's less chance. Now, just because you set a high bid does not necessarily mean you'll pay that. It just means it shows YouTube, though, that you're serious about paying for these ads, And so I usually will start at maybe 20 cents per view, and that'll really only end up costing me anywhere from 2 or 3 cents, maybe up to 5 or 6 cents, even though I'm bidding 20 cents. But that shows that you're serious. Now, here's also where you can do, if again you want to hone in. So let's say we want to, based on gender, I'm not really targeting young folks or older folks, so maybe take out those 2 age ranges. And again, you can go select any demographics. Where do you want your ad to show up? This is where you're going to use the YouTube links that I'm going to give you. So this is where enter placement of URLs. And so if we go here, I found a bunch of YouTube videos that are going to allow ads for my keyword. My keyword in this case is affiliate marketing. So I'm going to take these URLs, and these are the ones I'm going to give you. You're going to go back here, and you're going to just paste those in. So now these videos are the ones that your ad will show up in front of, okay? So now it is important then to click. So I got 106 videos that my ad's going to run in front of. So you want to make sure you click add those, and it's going to take those and put them over here, okay? So you want to make sure you get those videos showing up on this side. Now if you go down, you can also limit by certain topics, audiences, or keywords, so you can do those things if you'd like. Now here's where you're going to create your video ad. So this is the YouTube video that is going to be the video ad. So for me, if we go back to my notepad, my video ad is this YouTube video. So I'm going to, again, copy and paste that, and so it's going to pull up. So I got a 26-second video ad. Now this is important. You want to click on, you want that to be an in-stream ad, and so it's going to kind of give you a little preview. It's going to show up, and it's going to be one of those skippable ads, okay? And that's what you want. Now, display URL and final URL. Well, final URL is where they're actually going to end up on if they click your ad. Where do you want them to go? Now in my case, I'm taking them to another YouTube video that's more in depth, talking about what I want, what my ad's about, affiliate marketing. Now, if you're taking them to your website, then you put in your website and the page, the URL of wherever you want them to go. So that could be to another video, it could be to a YouTube channel, it could be to a website, etc. Now the display URL, and again these little things will help you out here, is the website address that appears in the ad. It should be, again, typically the URL or the site or page that you're advertising. And you gotta, like it says there, you gotta keep in mind that it must match the domain people will land on when they click on your ad. So for me, my URL is just going to be youtube.com. Now you can type in free thing, like free software, and that's what they'll see, because they're going to go to this other YouTube URL if they click on my ad. You don't necessarily need to do any of these things here. You can leave that alone. And then if you want to, you should give your an ad name. So we'll just call this one ad test 1 or whatever you'd like to call it, and then hit save and continue. Now it should come up and say, oh, destination mismatch. Okay, so it's saying it's saying you got a mismatch. So let's fix that. I'm going to just, my display URL, I'm just going to put exactly where they're going, so that shouldn't be a mismatch. Let's see, try it again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it's showing, we're in this ad group, it's the video here. Now it shows that it's active, it's got the green, but what you have to remember is that if we click on that ad group, this ad comes up, and as you can see, the status is it's under review, because Google is going to check your ad, see where it goes, make sure everything's congruent, and then you'll get a message either saying your ad's approved and running, or you'll say there are errors and you need to correct those errors. But that is essentially how you get your video ad set up and running. I hope it helps you out.